physics. Alright, first things first, if you found this, you've either missed class the first day or you just want to hear it again. Alright, so who am I? I am Miss Cardinell. I've been a teacher at Carnegie Vanguard for 1 year. This is my second year. I graduated from Rice University in 2007, and after that I spent 5 years in the Navy. When I got off active duty, I went back to Rice and I worked on my Master of Arts in Teaching. I actually graduated with that degree in May. I finished it up during my first year teaching here. Okay, so syllabus. The syllabus is available on the class website, which if you got to here, you probably already found. So, on the syllabus, there's my contact information. The best way to get a hold of me is through either email listed at the top there. The class website is your one-stop shop for everything for AP Physics 1. There is a YouTube channel where I will put these videos, and there's also a Moodle site for quizzes. There are links to both of these on the front page of the class website. We are using an online textbook this year. You can download it at the URL on the syllabus. Also, if you Google OpenStax College Physics, it comes up pretty quickly. Alright, this is a brand new course this year, and I've put some information about it and some of my philosophy on the front page of the syllabus. What I want to focus on is my rules. Alright. I have 5 rules in my class. When you're in class, you're in class. I want to respect all your time outside of class as much as possible. I will not give you busy work. It will not help you learn, so I don't do it. Okay, that means every second of the 45 minutes I have you in class is critical. Alright? That means when you're in class, you're engaged, you're learning, whatever activity it is, you're there. But that leads me to the second rule. Do not participate at the expense of someone else's experience. Okay? This is my way of saying really respectful. So we all have an opinion, we all have a point of view, and we're all here to learn. Okay? This also means be respectful of the equipment. If you mess it up, alright, then that means the next class period doesn't have it, and it means next year doesn't have it. I like to play with my toys, lab equipment, as much as you do. Okay? Alright. Rule number 3. Do not hold back because you might be wrong. If I expected you to know physics already, I wouldn't have a job. Okay? And I like my job. So your job is to take academic risks and learn from them. Okay? You're not always going to know the answer right away before we've discussed it. Okay? That's okay. On that same note, the only mistake you can possibly make in this class is the one that you don't learn from. We are all human. I make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. It's okay. We'll pick ourselves up and we'll keep moving. The last rule is safety. Safety will always trump any other concern. Okay. Expectations for the class. What I want you to bring to class every day is a pencil. If you're writing in pencil, it's not in ink, alright? Why I say that is if you write it in ink, it seems permanent. And the whole point of this class is to keep revising our opinions and our knowledge based off new evidence. That's what science is. And if you write it in ink, you don't want to revise it. So to put you in the right mindset, we're going to use pencil. I also want you to bring a notebook. That way you can take notes. This is for your use, not mine. So I don't care if it's a composition book or a spiral notebook, if it has lines or graph paper. Whatever makes it easier for you to use. If you have a laptop, please bring it. We will use it frequently, not every day, and if there are some days that it would be in the way, I'll let you know ahead of time. Also, if you have a calculator, please bring that to class. A basic scientific calculator is all you need for this class, but a graphing calculator is okay too if you already have one. Okay. There are 6 grading categories in my class, all right? That's part of my expectations, that I expect you to know that, okay? I want to talk about 3 of them: tests, mastery quizzes, and weekly participation. Everything else is fairly self-explanatory, and I wrote about it in the syllabus, okay? So tests. Every unit will have a test except the first unit. That one was combined with Unit 2. These will be AP Physics 1 style questions, okay? There'll be some multiple choice and some free response. But you're going to have to explain your answers, all right? We'll get to the writing of your answers later on in class. Okay, every test will have a review day, and then you'll take the test. Pretty normal. But the day after that, I'll hand you the copy of the test, and as a class, you give me the answer key. All right? Then everyone will be given a similar test again the next day. I will grade both of those, and whichever one's higher, that's the grade you get. Okay? This is not a retake. It does not count towards your retake limit of 2 per grading cycle. All right? It's just how I do assessments. This is how I know what I need to do better. Okay? And it's a checkpoint for you to realize how well you've learned. Okay? And also, it's a starting point for any questions you still have. Okay? I am all about you learning. All right? The grade will come. If you are participating, you will learn. If you learn, your grade will show it. Okay? So in physics, there are some skills you just plain need. Okay? For those skills, I have mastery quizzes. So these I will post in Moodle, and I'll leave them up until the end of the 9-week grading cycle, with the exception of the lab safety quiz and the pre-test. Okay? Now, if something's posted very close to the end of the grading cycle, I will probably actually not assign it until the next grading cycle, although you can always complete it early. Okay? So, you may take a mastery quiz as many times as it takes for you to learn the material. The goal is to learn. Okay? There's a grading breakdown in the syllabus. If you have questions, please let me know. All right. The other thing I wanted to talk about is weekly participation. Every day of class, you get 2 points if you're there. Those are yours to lose. All right? So they're yours unless something happens. Okay. So if you've ever watched soccer, you know there's a yellow card and a red card. So I have a similar concept. All right? If you're a little bit off task, I've already warned you, and I need to let you know, then I will give you a yellow card. All right? I'll put your name on it, I'll put the date, and I'll put what happened. I will just show it to you. What that means is you need to come see me, either at lunch or in the first couple of minutes after school. Do not stick around and miss your bus for that, okay? Or you can come see me the next day before school, or you can come back and get an SSEP pass for the next day to see me. All right, bottom line, I need to see you before the next time class meets so we can talk about it. If you get a yellow card, you miss your points for that day. There may be an opportunity to regain them. We'll have to talk. If you get a second yellow card in 1 week, or you're committing a safety violation, you will lose your points for the week. Okay? So that's a red card. Same process, all right? Name, date, what happened, I'll show it to you. And you still have to come see me. All right, the other way you can lose your weekly participation points is just to be absent, right? You're absent, you don't get your points. Now, if it's an excused absence and it shows up in grade speed as such, I will give you your points, okay? You may have to bug me to remind me to change it, all right? This is why it's going to be very important to sign in next to your name every day when you come to class. That's how you'll receive your weekly participation credit. Okay. Oh, that was a lot. Take a deep breath. I know you might still be nervous about physics, about junior year, about getting into college. There's a lot to worry about here at Carnegie. But it's going to be okay. I promise. I'm your ally. That's my job. Yep, there's math in this class, but I'm going to teach you all the tricks you need. We're going to write. The new AP Physics class is very conceptual. You'll have to justify your answers, not just pick the right multiple choice. And yes, we're going to learn a lot. This is a whole semester of college physics. It's spread out over a year. But you know what? Here's the thing. Last year's physics class learned even more, and they were fine. My job is to help you succeed in physics class, at Carnegie, and at life. If you ever think of a way I can improve the course to help you learn better, to help other people learn better, to make the process more efficient, please let me know. My job is to learn how to teach you better. Okay? Your job is to learn physics, and my job is to help you. Okay. Watching this because you missed class. There's a lab safety form, and I'll have to post it here on the website. Okay? If you did the summer check-in, you have a Moodle account, and the information is also on the website. That means you can start the online safety quiz. You can also start your pre-test. All right. The textbook, you do need to download it. I recommend downloading the PDF. That way you don't have to worry about internet connectivity. All right. There are some recommended reading pages for tonight, which are on today's announcement, but you don't have to read it. All right. Upcoming is the pretest. This is a completion grade in mastery quizzes. There are two parts to it. One's a physics concepts portion, and the other's an attitude survey. This one I'd like you to complete by next Tuesday, September 2nd. All right. You see how some of this is in red? That means that it is due the next class day. The pretest is a little bit longer time, and so it's not in red. Okay? On Friday, which is the last class day prior to the due date, all right, I will make it go red on the slides and online. All right. We didn't have time in class to watch this, but I highly recommend you watch this video. Okay? It's 9 minutes and 48 seconds long. And this one, which is 6 minutes and 19 seconds long. They might explain my thinking a little bit. If you have questions, again, here are my email addresses. Either one will work. The Gmails may be slightly easier to get a hold of me, but I'll reply to either. And again, here's the URL for the website.